Hello everyone, the Army of Otters here, and welcome back to Unexplored Skyrim. Today we're going to be checking out Secunda's Kiss. Now, this location is likely named after one of the two moons which orbit Nirn, which is of course the planet where Tamriel is. And according to Skyrim lore, Lorkhan, the missing god, was annihilated, and this split the moon into two halves, Macer and Secunda. And this place is named after Secunda, Secunda's Kiss. Now, Secunda's Kiss is located just north of Bleak Falls Barrow, not too far from Whiterun, just south. Now, all Secunda's Kiss really is some kind of giant camp. However, do be careful, obviously, because giants can be quite dangerous, but far less dangerous are these mud crabs near this small creek as you approach. Now, this poor goat was running towards the giants for whatever reason. Maybe he'll become part of their livestock or something, but there were no mammoths here, only giants, so that makes my life a lot easier. And I found out sneak attacking giants with a glass bow, obviously enchanted glass bow, is highly effective. So my days of struggling with giants are coming to an end. Now, once you're at Secunda's Kiss, though, you'll notice it's not a typical giant's camp. Now, we do have a large bonfire over here, which is typical. However, we have a really large, altar in the middle of the camp, and there's this giant over here just hanging out. So after me and Eric the Slayer kill said giant, well, we can make our way up to the bonfire, loot around. There is a chest up here. However, it's just a normal chest. Also, you have a very beautiful view from up here. Also, some mammoth cheese, giant's club, and then there's the chest. But not amazing loot, but not terrible. Now, as we come down here, we can kind of find the shrine. It's just a bunch of rocks stacked upon one another, and there's a fire in the middle of it. It looks kind of cool, and it makes me wonder if the giants worship the moon. This place is called Secunda's Kiss, and this place does kind of look like a place of worship. Now, of course, the Khajiit do worship the moon, so it is a practice that is common in Tamriel, and the moons do have effect on the Khajiit, so it makes sense for them to worship the moons. But, you know, maybe the giants do as well. We can find all of these painted rocks, and there's what appears maybe to be mammoth skeletons. Maybe they're sacrificing mammoths to the gods or something, who knows. Anyways, we can kind of climb up this slope here, this kind of a snowy slope, but there's nothing up here besides some beautiful views of Whiterun. Now, if we head up behind Secunda's Kiss, we can actually find a pathway that leads all the way to Bleak Falls Barrow. And I actually didn't really realize this was ever here. I always went to Bleak Falls Barrow from Riverwood, but we can easily access it, of course, from Whiterun. There's also some iron ore veins on our way up, and we just follow the path, and eventually we will reach Bleak Falls Barrow. But of course, there is a frost troll on the way, so do be careful. But that pretty much covers Secunda's Kiss. It's a pretty cool location and adds some pretty interesting world building in Skyrim and perhaps for the giants. What do you guys think of this location? Do the giants worship the moons? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Unexplored Skyrim. If you have any ideas or recommendations for future videos, please let me know in the comment section below. And as always, until next time.